Welcome to the Xtrail Running News, sponsored by Compressport. I'm your host, Jorge Nunes, and here's what happened in the world of trail and ultra running. The Meraas Marmoom 270-kilometer ultramarathon was run last weekend. It's the world's longest desert ultra run with 270 kilometers over 5 days. It's completely self-sufficient with only water and tents supplied. It's run across desert terrain in the beautiful Marmoom Desert Reserve in Dubai. The Moroccan runner Rachid Elmorabity won, followed by the Frenchmen Muriel Robert and Akbar Naji Narayan rounded out the top three. The women's race was won by the American Magda Boulet, followed by Aziza Raji from Morocco and the Russian Oksana Riabova. Also this past weekend, the 15th Antarctic Ice Marathon took place at 80 degrees south, just a few hundred miles from the South Pole, at the foot of the Ellsworth Mountains. This race presents a truly formidable and genuine Antarctic challenge, with conditions comprising of snow and ice throughout, and an average wind chill temperature of negative 20 degrees Celsius. The standard 42.2 kilometer marathon event is a member of the Association of International Marathons and Distance Races. The competitors gathered at Punta Arenas, Chile for departure to Union Glacier, Antarctica for this year's edition. The 2018 edition began at 10:30 Chilean time. This was considered one of the toughest for the competitors as visibility was poor and the falling snow accumulated, which made the going difficult. Peter Socheni of Poland was the winner. The second place finisher was Isaac Thayer of Australia, and rounding out the top three was Alexander Rudiger of Austria. Rudiger also placed second at this year's Volcanoes Marathon and also at the North Pole Marathon. First place in the women's field was Roma Poisian of Lithuania, followed by Natalie Arne of Australia in second, and rounding out the podium was Gurmeet Sonibala of India. After the race, the big news from camp was that due to two primary factors, snow and high wind, they combined to delay the flight and competitors had to stay an additional night, but we are happy to report that all the competitors arrived in Chile safely. It was a difficult challenge and congratulations goes out to all the competitors. The most highly recognized world rankings, the Ultra Trail World Tour Series winners, will be awarded at a ceremony in Barcelona in January. The top three men were Pau Capel, followed by Jordi Gamito, both from Spain, and Min Qi from China came in third. For the women, Miao Yao of China won the women's division, edging out Francisca Canepa of Italy. Kelly Wolf and Courtney DeWalter, both from the US, tied for third place. Just as a reminder, pre-registration for all distances at the UTMB, the Ultra Trail du Mont Blanc, are now officially open. The Leadville Trail 100 run registrations are also open until December 31st. The race takes place on August 17th and 18th, 2019. This legendary race, also known as the Race Across the Sky 100-mile run, dates way back to 1983, making it one of the oldest. The race takes place in the extreme Colorado Rockies terrain. Of special note, now is the time to correct any errors in your ITRA, International Trail Running Association results, if you have an issue. We'll be off for the next 2 weeks for the holidays. We'll return again in January. I'd like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, filled with lots of mileage, great training, and some amazing races. That was the week in ultra running. Tune in next time for more ultra running news.